What's up, Fantasy Faithfuls? Welcome back to another CSD Fantasy live stream. As always, I like to check in on the sound before we get going. I see that a lot of people already joined the stream. I would like to draw some attention as well to, where is it? I'm trying to point that direction to the shorts in the middle. Those are from last week, so don't pay any attention to them. I wonder, can I use... maybe do like that? Yeah, let's just have a black space right there. I'd rather have a black space than have information that is out of date. Sound is great. Thank you so much, Wesley. Let's do some shout-outs before we get into some questions. We got Melofan joining in, our moderator in charge. We got Miami Canes all day. Welcome to stream. Mark L, what's up, my man? Dan DeMarino, how you doing, sir? Wesley, as always, glad to see you. And Eden, awesome to have you on board. And Miracle Man, welcome to the stream as always. Today, we're going to do more of a normal live stream, not, try to jump and get everybody on a competition or everything. But if we reach the magic number of, let's say 35 likes, we will again do another giveaway next week, but I won't be, interrupting the stream 24/7 to talk about that, as we ran a little low on time last week and I felt like I wasn't paying attention to all the comments. Well, not going to pay attention to that comment from Mello. Can I block that comment? Just hide user, remove moderator. Dallas will win. But let's get into some questions. We got Mello asking, saying that, by the way, Alshon Jeffrey is out, Jordan Howard is out, and Nelson Aguilar is out as well. Alshon is out, so do I put in Hunter Renfrow, Deontay Johnson? Let's see, Hunter Renfrow, Deontay Johnson, or Jordan Matthews? Let's see. Oh, and N'Keal Harry. Deontay Johnson. There we go. No? Johnson. What is happening? That's not how you spell his name? I'll figure out. Deontay Johnson. There we go. There was an A missing. And N'Keal Harry. Oh, I'm struggling bad with the spelling today. This is how it can go. Don't I have? Isn't that how he is spelled out? N'Keal Harry. I honestly don't have a projection for him. Holy crap. I really thought I had all the players up and running by now. Sometimes you miss somebody. Out of these guys then, with no information on N'Keal Harry, we got a high projection, but a high risk. Same floor, higher ceiling for Deontay. Both have pretty easy opponents, so I would go with the guy who has a little bit high boom chances, a high projection, and Hunter Renfrow against the easy opponents in the New York Jets. Usually people just run over Cincinnati. That was for Mello. I'm going to go back because I saw so many questions come in. Choose from Miami Canes. Choose 3. Le'Veon Bell, Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, Cooper Kupp, Todd Gurley. Holy crap, Tevin Coleman. Did you just do your whole team, Canes? Allen Robinson. And we had Cooper Kupp, both of them. Let's see, in pick 3, so I want Derrick Henry today by a lot. I've been talking about him a lot. I like Tevin Coleman. They have the highest projections. And Henry has the highest floor. Kamara has a lot of upside this week, with a higher floor than Kupp. He has the higher projection. Bell has such a low floor, even though he's an easy opponent, comes with a lot of risk. So I would go these 3. Derrick Henry, Tevin Coleman, and Alvin Kamara out of that group. And choose 2 from Devontae Parker, Chris Godwin, Cooper Kupp, and Allen Robinson. So here, I think this is PPR as well. I think. Yes, PPR. Forgot to check that over here. I still have those 3. 15, pick 2. I'm that low on Cooper Kupp. Okay. Well, I'm going Devontae Parker and Chris Godwin from the receiving group. We got Mark L wants to know about George Kittle coming back from injury. I still am decently high on him. Ryan Griffin, Jacob Hollister. Pick 1. Okay. Did I miss? Am I missing everything today? What is going on? I seem to be missing both N'Keal Harry and Jacob Hollister. So I'm going to add them in the background. You won't even notice. While I answer another question while it's loading, we're going to answer Canes with Mason Rudolph. Josh Allen or Jared Goff. In the meantime, while Jacob Hollister and N'Keal Harry goes into my projections real quick. N'Keal Harry. He's a tight end and he's a wide receiver. And he plays for New England and he plays for Seattle. Let's see what we got. Bam. And of these 3, I want Josh Allen as my quarterback. I don't want Jared Goff. Definitely not Jared Goff of these 3. Mason Rudolph, Josh Allen, Jared Goff. Definitely Josh Allen. He has the highest projection now. That's the highest floor, highest ceiling. All of it is looking good. He does have a more difficult opponent with Denver at home, but I don't mind that at all. I don't care too much about Mason Rudolph having a good matchup against Cincinnati as... yeah, I don't want him on my team, and I don't think he has a decent projection for a quarterback. We got this one then with Jacob Hollister having a projection of 11, which is holy crap. Wow. Am I sure I did something right with him? Tight end for the Seahawks. Yeah, that is correct. How come he doesn't have... Oh, okay. There we go. We're back in action, people. Back in action. Jacob Hollister is 9.7. Kittle's 9.5. They have the same risk, but floor is so much higher for Kittle. He does have a fantastic matchup compared to Hollister. Philly has been really good against tight ends lately and over the course of the season as well. I don't want Ryan Griffin. I don't think he's going to be that good. Oakland is actually above average in defending against tight ends. So my pick here would be George Kittle, followed by Hollister if I'm worried that Kittle won't be fully healthy. And here, the quarterback question was Mason Rudolph. So that was Mark's question with Kittle and Canes with the quarterbacks. Canes have another one with Gerald Everett. Gerald Everett and T.J. Hawkinson. Oh, that's even. I'm going with the easier matchup, even though he doesn't have his quarterback in Hawkinson. When they're this even, it's I'm just gonna go by the matchup and hope for the best, because that's pretty much choosing between, as we say in my country, between the plague or cholera. And Miami has one more with two more. Calvin Ridley, Courtland Sutton, Mike Evans, Courtland Sutton, Mike Evans, DJ Chark, and Devontae Parker in PPR. I want Shark, I think. All of them have pretty much 5-6 receptions each. One has 6. Is that Evans? Yes. So I will go Evans for the receptions. I won't go Ridley. Highest floor with Sutton. So I'm going Sutton and Evans. And Shark for the upside and the good matchup, and both have the same. So I'm going Sutton, Shark, and Evans out of that group for Miami Canes. And with the Pittsburgh Steelers or Chicago Bears, I'm going Steelers. They have the highest projection, high risk, but that's fine. They have the best opponent to play right now. And highest floor, highest ceiling. Everything looking good. They even have a high boom chance. So I'm going the Steelers over the Bears. Miami, again. I hope you're here. Otherwise, this is going to be really awkward. Matt Prater, Matt Gay, Joey Sly, Brett Meyer. After this, we'll do some shout-outs to some people I see joined in. I'm still scrolled up, so I haven't seen people joining in the stream in a little while. We got Prater, highest projection. Everybody got pretty low risks. Gay has the highest floor. I still like highest floor, lowest ceiling for Mart. Highest projection for Gay, though. I'm going Matt Gay of these this week with that high floor. Matt Gay. Let's do some shout-outs. That was Miami Canes and CSD Fantasy Show. No, but who haven't I said hi to this morning? We got Demetrius Bird. Welcome to the show, man. King T, happy to see you as always. Gavin, what's up? C-Dog, our winner from last week with the gift card. Happy to have all y'all on board. If you weren't here in the beginning, I said I won't be talking about any giveaways or anything like that too many times this week. We ran a little low on time last time, so I wanted to keep answering questions. But if we hit that 35 like mark, we will have another giveaway next week. And please share on social media as well to get more people to join in the stream. It helps me create even more and better content for everybody. Let's see what we have with Dan DiMarino, Robert Woods, David Montgomery, and DK Metcalf. Let's see what we got. 9.3. This is PPR pick 2. Some more receptions for Woods and for Metcalf. Metcalf has higher floor than Montgomery. Montgomery has a higher ceiling. Easier opponent, but the Jets have been sneaky good against running backs. So I don't want to say that there's a great matchup. With the PPR points, he reaches 4 receptions. 2 for Montgomery. So I'm going to go with Robert Woods and Montgomery in this case for the PPR points for Woods, but then these are so 2 and 4, so it's going to be a lot of safe receptions for him, and I think Montgomery has actually I'm going Robert Woods and DK Metcalf and PPR. 4 and 5 receptions for Montgomery's 2, and that will bring Metcalf and Robert Woods above Montgomery. So Robert Woods and DK Metcalf in PPR. Morning, brother Wesley. How's it going, man? All good? Sound is good. Perfect. Miracle Man, how's it going? And good luck to everyone today. I'm doing fine. I hope you're doing great. And like you said, good luck to everybody unless you're playing me. Dallas will win. We got the Steelers defense from Dan or the New England defense. So the Steelers are playing the best opponent for these teams to play in the league in Cincinnati. And Dallas is the second worst opponent for any defense to play right now. With that in mind, projection-wise, higher for Steelers. Lower floor, lower ceiling. higher boom chance, lower risk, but that projection is so high for the Steelers at 11.7 that I'm gonna go with the Steelers over the Patriots. I'm playing the Steelers in DFS this week, and I've picked them up. I will be talking more about the Steelers sometime in the upcoming week on CSDFantasy.com, as I believe they're going to be a fantastic pickup if you've picked them up to play in your playoffs. They have a great schedule in a couple of games. They have some tough opponents, but you see they have the 26th worst schedule, but they have a couple of really good ones like today that can bring you into the playoffs. So the Steelers been a great pickup. They were a little bit underwhelming against the Browns, but I'll foresee a bounce back today. We got Wesley wants to know about two of my favorite players, Courtland Sutton or John Brown in full point PPR. 9.9 versus 10.9, 42-51. Higher floor for Sutton, higher ceiling for Smokey. Great boom chance for Courtland Sutton. Holy crap. But a bust risk as well. Both for 5 and 6 receptions. Oof. Both have below average opponents. 17-19 in Buffalo and Denver. So I will have to go with John Brown with the upside. That boom chance though. But it's full point PPR. Full point PPR. I have him for 6 receptions and him for 5. Higher C floor though. And a great boom time. I'm going Courtland Sutton over John Brown. Let's just put that down here. Courtland Sutton, so I don't change my mind on this later. Courtland Sutton over John Brown. That was for Wesley. We got Agent joining in. I didn't say hi to you, man. How's it going? Welcome to stream. Chauncey TV joining in as well. Welcome to stream both. And Thomas Kaler, what's up, man? Welcome to stream, everybody. Hope y'all doing good. We're answering questions as always. And we're up by Agent, who wants to know about the New York Jets DST or the Los Angeles Rams DST. Rams. 7.4, higher risk, higher floor, higher ceiling, higher bust risk, but a high boom chance. Both have terrible opponents in Oakland and Baltimore, but a much higher projection for the Rams, so I am going Rams. Especially with that high floor and ceiling. Rams over Jets for Agent. We got Gavin who wants to know about Sterling Shepard or Golden Tate. That's a good one. That's a good question. Terrible opponent in Chicago for a wide receiver right now. 10.4 points though. Fairly high risk for Golden Tate, but not above 60, which is concerning for a wide receiver. If it's 50, you're pretty much all right. Both have about the same floor, higher ceiling for Tate, high boom chance for Shepard. 6 receptions for each of them, landing Golden Tate at 16. So I'm gonna go Golden Tate over Sterling Shepard for Gavin. We got another question from Agent with Allen Robinson. It's been a lot of Allen Robinson questions today on Twitter. He seems to be, what is it called? Like the flavor of the day. We got Terry McLaurin, 6.8, low risk for both of them. Higher floor for McLaurin, higher ceiling, same boom chance, lower bust risk. Easy opponents for both of them in the Giants and Detroit. Full point PPR, 6 receptions for Robinson. I haven't projected for. Holy crap, that's a lot against the Giants. Well, maybe not against the Giants, actually. 4 for McLaurin with Haskins. Haskins has really killed McLaurin, which is unfortunate. But I'm still going to go with him with higher floor, higher ceiling, higher projection, about the same risk. They land on the same projection at 11 points in PPR. So Allen Robinson leans on PPR point. McLaurin just as a better player. So I'm going McLaurin over Robinson. That was Agent. We got Wesley Sit 1 Oh, these are some interesting players. We got Derrick Henry, who I don't want to sit. Kareem Hunt. This is full point PPR. I have him for a lot of receptions, but I think Jalen Samuels, I have him much higher than usual. And Darius, guys. I feel like I did I have this exact question earlier on Twitter? That can't be you, Wesley. Well, it might have been you, Wesley. I don't know. And I forgot to answer it or something. You're sitting 1. I'm sitting Kareem Hunt. Even with 7 receptions, 2 for guys. But guys doesn't have any competition. And the second best opponent for a running back to play right now. Derrick Henry playing Jacksonville. I kind of want to put him in my DFS lineup. Did I not do that? Let's see. Just to make sure. I was running a little low on time when I set my lineup this morning. I'm going heavy on others. I'm gambling a little bit because I'm overpaying for Dak. I wanted to be a homer today, so I stacked my lineup with Cowboys. It's such an important game. I wanted to root for the Cowboys and definitely not root for anything that can hurt them. So I ignored some of my projections and just went ham Cowboys and DFS. But I would sit Kareem Hunt and play Darius Guys, Jalen Samuels, and Derrick Henry. Miracle Man, 2 flex spots. Who do I go with? Tevin Coleman, Darius Slayton, Sterling Shepard, Todd Gurley, or Josh Gordon. So not Josh. We can remove him. I don't have him for that much this week because I even have him on the wrong team. Josh Gordon. Come on. Change that. There we go. So even lower projection playing for them. So I'm not going him until I see that. Tevin Coleman, full point PPR. 6 receptions down here for Sterling Shepard. So I'm going Shepard and I'm going Tevin Coleman. Even with a difficult matchup for Shepard, I think he's going to catch a lot of balls. It's not the easiest of matchups for Slayton. So I think he's going to catch less. And Sterling Shepard is just going to rack up points with receptions. I would have gone Slayton in PPR, in standard, but Shepard in PPR. And Gurley, can't really trust him right now. Baltimore defense is looking pretty decent. 18th best against running backs right now. So I'm going Coleman and Shepard. Let's get some water. That was for Milker Man. We got Luis Tinajero. Welcome to stream, man. Happy to have you on board as always. We got Noah. I'm joining in as well. Welcome to the stream. And we got a question from Luis. Good morning / afternoon. Elliott or Jalen Samuel as a flex option. I have Kamara and Fournette as RB1 and 2, respectively. PPR. Thanks you. Jalen Samuels or Ezekiel Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott. There we go. Much higher risk, higher floor, higher ceiling. High boom chance, tough opponent, I don't mind. 5 receptions for Jalen Samuels, 3 for Zeke, but 91% risk versus 27. I'm going Ezekiel Elliott, much safer play even against a tough opponent. Cincinnati used to be one of the absolute best opponents for a running back to play. They've actually gone up to average, right on average. 16th best team to play, 16th worst team to play. New England's the 3rd worst for a running back to play right now, but they have only played top 15 offense once. That did not go too well. Let's go, Cowboys. Let's do this. 2 wins, 4 days. Let's do it. We got Bo Scarborough. I'm going to actually copy that because I can't spell Scarborough. And he is not added. RBET. But he will be in a second. There we go. You see it coming up. It's going to be interesting. It's moving. It's moving, people. It's not going to come up because we have some issues with the formula. But I can bring up Tariq Cohen and say that he has a terrible prediction and say that you should gamble on Bo Scarborough over Tariq Cohen just for the heck of it. Because that's what I'm going to do. I am gambling on Bo Scarborough this week as a low-cost option. I'm not starting him in leagues where I have better, like, strong, good candidates or decent, who am I thinking of? I'm not, like, starting him over Devin Singletary. But over Tariq Cohen, yes. But not over somebody like Singletary or David Montgomery. That was agent. We got Darius Slayton or Dede Westbrook from. Did I miss this one? Yeah. What is wrong with me today? Westbrook. There we go. From Mellow Fan. Even though he has such a good matchup against Tennessee, Westbrook is still so low. 4 receptions versus 3. You also had Hunter Renfrow, so let's add him to the mix. 5.7. Easy opponent as well, but 3 receptions. So I did an analysis, and this is interesting. Like, the projection is tied to the opponent rank, and not just the rank, but how many points they give up to the certain position. So I did an analysis, and it does not impact as much as you would think. Your projection shouldn't be solely tied to how much the other position group scores. So if you're a wide receiver, for instance, like take the wide receiver position, for instance, your projection should only be changed by 0.2 if your team gives up a lot of points. So let's say they give up 14.3. Add, and your projection is 10. Take 14.3 times 0.2 and add that to the projection. It doesn't add too much to it. And then you have other factors that factor into this, such as where the game is being played, if it's a team with a winning record, if it's a team that is on a roll right now defensively, and things of that nature, if the player is on a roll, if the player has been struggled. So just because it's a good matchup doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to shut you out. I'm working on tweaking this a little bit to notice if you can find wide receiver 1, 2, and 3 and tweak it in that way as well to see if one team shuts down a wide receiver 1, but they give up a lot of points to wide receiver 2 and 3, and that way change the projection, sort of like I've been doing with if your wide receiver 1 or 2 are out, the projection for the wide receiver 3 gets bumped. Now Aguilar is out too. Jordan Matthews 1.7. Okay, it's terrible. Never mind. I was hoping Aguilar would have been good if Alshon and Djax was out to showcase this a little bit more. But it's something I'm working on. But I still want Darius Slayton over the other two, even with a terrible matchup. Wesley, sit 1. Alvin Kamara, Todd Gurley, Darius Geis, or Tevin Coleman. I'm not sitting Coleman. We talked about that. Full point PPR. I got Kamara for a lot of PPR points. I'm not sitting him. and both of them for 2 and 2. I don't really trust Gurley, but I don't trust Guys either. I would sit Guys and roll with Gurley. But I would definitely play Tevin Coleman and Alvin Kamara. Kamara. I change back and forth all the time. And then Gurley. But those two are my top ones. Where am I in this? Wesley again. Flex. Tyrell Williams. Let's bring up Guys over Williams. Yes, even in PPR. PPR, I'm going Williams. Save for PPR points. And he does have a lot of risk, while Williams doesn't have any, basically. King T, what's up, CSD? No, not much. Preparing Dak Prescott or Aaron Rodgers. It's going to be Dak. 22, high risk, but that's fine. High floor, high ceiling, higher bust risk. Fine. When your floor is twice as high as Rodgers, you're okay with bust risk. High boom chance. He has a high boom chance with 30 point ceiling. Bam. Terrible opponent. He still has a much higher projection. Dak all day. He's my DFS starter as well. I am a homer, but in this case, my numbers also say Dak, which is fantastic when they do. That was King T. We got Eden wants to know about Darius Guys. Is Guys or Raheem Mostert. 2 R's, right? We'll go. Higher prediction, much higher risk, but we know this. Higher floor, higher ceiling for Mostert. No chance of doing anything. Easy opponent for both of them, but really easy for Guys. More receptions. If this is standard, I'm gambling over with Guys over Mostert. Mostert has some, like, I think Tevin Coleman is gonna run wild in that game. Yeah, speaking of that, should I look into Tevin Coleman? Change it a little bit over here. How much is Tevin Coleman worth in DFS? That's the question. Can't even see that. Ooh, there we go. No. Oh, he's not part of that group. Perfect. But I will gamble on Guys in that one. We got sit 2 of Michael Gallup, Davante Adams, DJ Chark, and Tyler Boyd in full point PPR. Let's look at the PPR front. 7 receptions for Boyd, 7 for Davante Adams, 5 for Gallup, and 5 for Shark. Sit 1. So I'm sitting, no, sit 2. I'm sitting Tyler Boyd. And 5 floor, 3 floor, 14. San Francisco, yeah, tough opponent. Same risk, higher projection, higher floor, higher ceiling. Same points after receptions. I am sitting Davante Adams, which I'm actually doing as well. Like, I'm doing this in one of my leagues. I'm playing Cortland. Sutton is one of them that I'm playing over Davante this week as well. But I'm going Gallup. I trust him this week, especially if Amari is back and he doesn't have to go against the worst. We got from C-Dog, Matt Ryan or Josh Allen. This one is a good one. I think I can go in Josh Allen in this. I like him in this game. He does come with a lot of risk for a quarterback, but he does have a higher floor. They have about the same ceiling. High boom chance for both. Really high for Allen. High projection, even though it's a tough opponent. I'm kind of an Allen guy this week, even with that risk. I would have expected Ryan's floor to be a little higher. But yeah, I'm going Josh Allen. I think he's gonna run a lot today, and be good at it. Demetrius, yo, you said yo, what's up? James White or David Montgomery, PPR, and it's raining. Where is it raining? Everywhere. What game is raining? And Chauncey said I have to speed it up. Okay, let's do this, people. Yeah. Oh shit. Running out of time. Hit that like button if you join the show. Share on social media to bring even more people on here, and I will start answering questions like a mad person right now. If we hit 35 likes, there will be another giveaway next week. Not sure where it's raining, Demetrius. It's raining in the Pats game. Okay, holy crap. Good. I'm glad you said that. I will have to change out all the pass catchers for Dallas for me, and get some other people on board. So I'm going to do that when we have 3 minutes left of the show. So I'm going to run through it right now real quick. David Montgomery over James White PPR. I'm still going James White in PPR over David Montgomery. Don't trust David Montgomery in a PPR league. We got Mark Andrews or Devontae Parker. That's not how you does Mark Andrews. There we go. And full point PPR. And 9 points high floor, high ceiling for Mark Andrews. Both have terrible opponents. 5 receptions for both of them. 15 points for Devontae Parker in PPR. Comes with a high projection, but comes with a high risk. Still low 60s. I'm fine with that. Higher floor. Higher ceiling for Mark Andrews, though. I'm going Devontae Parker against Cleveland. Miami Kings, good that you were here. I hope you got all your answers. We got Dede Westbrook from Eden and Latavius Murray or Royce Freeman. Terrible projections for all of them. Lowest risk for Freeman, highest floor for Westbrook, highest ceiling for Latavius Murray. Easy opponent in Carolina. I got them all at the same in PPR. I'm going Latavius Murray. If this is, well, either way, I'm going Latavius Murray both in standard and PPR. Thomas Kaler, what's up? I'm good. How about you? Chauncey TV, back on it again. Josh Allen, Jameis Winston, or Jimmy Garoppolo. Jameis Winston. There we go. Josh Allen has the highest floor, highest ceiling, highest projection. He does come with a lot of risk, but I'm fine with that in this game. Atlanta actually is the 22nd best team to play for a quarterback right now, and Green Bay 26, so they're pretty terrible. Josh Allen is just, when playing the Denver, they're just above league average. So I'm going Josh Allen. I think, like I said before, he's going to run wild this game. Melifan defense, 49ers, Falcons, Packers, Denver, Giants. Whoa. San Fran, Atlanta, Green Bay, Denver Broncos. I thought it would pop up. And New York, Giants. Highest projection, 49ers. Terrible opponent in Green Bay, but Falcons come with a lot of risk, but a fantastic opponent in Tampa. No boom chance, low ceiling. Giants 11.3, terrible opponent. I'm still going San Francisco out of these ones. Yes, still going San Francisco out of these ones. But I would like to play the Steelers if I can. I lost track. No, hi, I'm a bit torn between starting both Scarborough and Washington. Very windy, and David Montgomery versus Giants. If it's very windy in Washington in that game, I would definitely start Scarborough. I'm gambling on him this week. He looked fantastic against Dallas, and the Redskins are a terrible run defense. So I'm starting Bo Scarborough over David Montgomery for the heck of it. Well, no. No. Let me take that back. I'm starting him over Tariq Cohen. That was what I was talking about earlier. I'm not starting him over David Montgomery or Devin Singletary, but over somebody like Tariq Cohen. Sorry about that, Noam. So I'm starting David Montgomery and of those two. C-Dog wants to know about Miles Sanders and Tariq Cohen. And this is an easy one. I barely have to bring it up because I really like Miles Sanders this week. And PPR, still Miles Sanders as well. I don't like Tariq Cohen. And that's why I would gamble on Scarborough over somebody like that. And the Cowboys beat the Lions. You versus Nick, and you won. Yeah, Mello. I'm just sad that we couldn't have a fantasy rabbit hole on Wednesday or the Wednesday before. It's been a lot of work on my end with my day job, which has been a problem. Nicholas Caron, welcome to the stream. Sleek, what's up? RAG Evolution, welcome to stream. Kevin Garcia, welcome. Jared King and Millie Things and Philip Del Rio, well, all welcome. Happy to see all of y'all here. I'm running through it really quickly now, but I see that I'm kind of catching up, so that's good. We got Joe Mixon or Mark Ingram from Nicholas Caron and Cortland Sutton or Marquise Brown. That's Hollywood. Ingram has the highest protection, lower risk, higher floor, higher ceiling, better opponent. I'm going Mark Ingram over Joe Mixon. Cortland Sutton has the high protection. He comes with a little bit high risk, but I'm fine with that. Higher floor, a little bit lower ceiling, but a massive boom chance. Let's look at the PPR points. More receptions as well for Cortland Sutton. So I'm going Sutton over Brown, and I'm going Ingram over Mixon for Nicholas Caron. Leo, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you all on board. Sleek, Darius Geis, Royce Freeman. It's a lot of Royce Freeman today. That's not that often. Or James Washington. Also not somebody you see every day. But this is one of those that I'm going with Darius Geis. He's sort of in that Bo Scarborough range where I'm gambling if the other options are terrible, which is the case here with Royce Freeman and James Washington. If you had David Montgomery, I would probably start him over Darius Geis. But not the other two over Geis. That one was sleek. We got Caron again with Jamison Crowder. Crowder or Smokey Brown. Let's bring him up. Smokey has high projection, lower risk, higher floor, higher ceiling. Both have, well, Crowder has an easy opponent. If this is PPR, I'm still going Smokey and John Brown in both standard and PPR scoring over Jamison Crowder. I feel like I missed something. Oh shit, yeah, my bad, Sleek. Michael Gallup. The thing with Gallup is that they're saying that it's going to be raining like crazy in New England. So check that out. If the rain says that it's fine, go Gallup. If it says that it's going to rain like mad, go Geis. I'm going to check that as well in a minute here so I can fix my lineups. Because the games don't start, but the 1 p.m. games start. Awesome, Sleek. Thank you for catching that one, though, that I missed that one. And Nicholas Coronas, John Brown over Jamison Crowder. Yes, and we got Deebo Samuel. So, Rag Evolution. I don't have one for Bo Scarborough up. We tried to get him his numbers done earlier in the stream. But Deebo is in that range of I'm willing to gamble on Bo Scarborough for a flex. Without doing the numbers, I have Scarborough just in my head for around 9 with a lot of risk involved, but upside of maybe 16. So when I'm comparing to somebody like Devin Singletary, I prefer to get him, who is a proven commodity, over somebody like Bo Scarborough. But if I'm going somebody who is below 7 in the projection, I'm willing to gamble on Scarborough. Luis Cooper Kupp or Marquise Brown on Monday night. Low projection for both of them. Low risk for Kupp, higher floor, higher ceiling. Terrible opponents for both of them. PPR, I have Cooper Kupp pretty easily. And I would still roll with Cooper Kupp. He has such a high ceiling and due for a bounce back, even with my low projection. More bounce back for him than Marquise Brown, who doesn't seem to be able to make his turns quite what he was doing before. Kevin Garcia, what's up, man? Scarborough or Rojo? Ronald Jones. He's in the same. Oh, dude, this one is difficult though. That's right on the edge. I'm gonna gamble. I just want to see one thing. What's his name? Johnson. Damn it. Carry on. Johnson. Yes, because I want to see the rank. 8th worst. I'm gonna gamble on Bo Scarborough over Ronald Johnson. Over Rojo, I mean. Also, San Francisco defense or Baltimore? Baltimore defense. Baltimore defense. That's not how you do that. Baltimore Ravens. Come on. There we go. Or San Francisco. And thank you, Kevin Garcia. I appreciate those kind words. Ravens with a high projection, much higher risk, higher floor for 49ers, and a higher ceiling. So I'm still going really easy opponent against the Rams, but I'm still going the 49ers with the higher floor and higher ceiling. So much risk with Baltimore right now. Even against a Rams team that's looking iffy. Pick Jared King. We got some few minutes left. I'm going to speed up again. Jared King, pick 2 half-point PPR. And Miles Sanders. Devin Singletary. Tyrell Williams. Dalen Samuels. Terry McLaurin. Or David Montgomery. Pick 2 half-point PPR. 5 receptions, 2 receptions. We have Miles Sanders and Jalen Samuels with the highest projections in half-point PPR as well. Highest in standard. They come with some more risk than the other players, but they have more upside. So I'm going Miles Sanders and Samuels. Chauncey, have to speed up. Yes. Pat's game rating today. Yes. Devontae Adams or Michael Gallup. Again, if it's raining heavy in New England, I'm going Devontae Adams over Gallup. Otherwise, I would have gone Gallup. But with the rain, I'm going to go with Devontae Adams. Buffalo Bills versus Denver Broncos or Pittsburgh Steelers. Bills DC versus Denver. Oh, okay. Bills or Steelers. Steelers with the higher prediction at easier opponent and all the good stuff that you want. So I'm going Steelers over Bills. Cleveland Browns or Baltimore Ravens for Felipe. I'm going Ravens on this one. High prediction, come with higher risk, but they do have a much higher upside. So I'm going Ravens over Browns for Felipe. Jerry King, Brian Hill or Tariq Cohen. Brian Hill burned me so hard last week. Tariq Cohen, but I'm going him. I'm gambling on Brian Hill one more week. Brian Hill over Tariq Cohen. I really don't like Cohen this week. Well, in PPR, forgot that. 1 reception. Okay, PPR. I'm going Tariq Cohen in PPR. If standard, I would have gone Brian Hill, but I'm going Tariq Cohen for once in PPR. Leo needs 1 in John Brown, Terry McLaurin, Golden Tate, or James Washington. Is this PPR, Leo? I'm moving really quickly now, people, as you notice. But I can't scroll anywhere. So while Leo answers if this is PPR, I'm gonna say hi to MathQuest, Rockout, Bobby, Raymond, Trey, and Jerome and Cal, all welcome to the stream. So happy to have all y'all on board. If you enjoyed this show, please leave a like. It helps me create even more and better content for the future, and share on social media to bring even more attention. If we hit the magic number of 35 likes, it will be another Amazon giveaway next week. Yes, says Leo, this is PPR, so let's look at the PPR points. John Brown has 6 receptions, and Golden Tate has 6. So let's remove McLaurin because this was pick 1. Let's remove those 2. Higher protection, lower risk, higher floor, higher ceiling. Smokey, my man. Go John Brown over Golden Tate. Math quest, please play 2. John Brown, Amari Cooper, or Cortland Sutton. So with the rain, half point PPR. With the rain, I'm worried about Cooper, so I'm going to remove Cooper. Half point PPR, both of them will have 5 and 6 receptions, so that's pretty even. High floor, I'm going Cortland Sutton over John Brown. We've already discussed this. That's why it was a big struggle, but I went with Cortland Sutton over John Brown. That's why you can see them down below there, because it was such a tight case that I wanted to write it up, so I remembered which one I picked. That was for MathQuest. We got Rock Out with saying Tevin Coleman, Devin Singletary, Bobo, I'm just going to put Bo S, Amari Cooper, Tyrell Williams. I need 1 RB2 and 2 flex. So you need 1 RB2. That's going to be, Tevin Coleman is going to be your RB2. And then you need 2 flex. And I don't want to put Scarborough over Devin Singletary. With the weather, I don't want to put Amari Cooper too high if it's raining like crazy. So I'm not going to do him. Your flex in a PPR league, to me, should be Devin Singletary and Tyrell Williams over Scarborough in a PPR league. Williams catches so many passes. Great opponent in the Jets for a wide receiver. And Singletary, I've talked about him over Scarborough all week. Or not all week, but all day. So that was for Rockout. We got Wesley wants to know about Baker Mayfield or Aaron Rodgers. High projection, high risk, higher floor, higher ceiling. That's definitely Aaron Rodgers pick over Baker. Are you playing Balash today, anyone? Cleveland defense is missing a lot of defensive starters. Kalen Balash, not really. Can't see that I would play him over a lot of people. I would go like somebody like Bro Scarborough, Brian Hill over Balash. Wesley, you've been great, guys. Thank you for the great week as usual. Great work as usual. Awesome luck to everyone. May you win your leagues. Yes, everybody, good luck unless you're playing me or rooting for the Patriots today. Bobby, can't pronounce that. I'm terribly sorry. There is, guys, Devontae Adams, David Montgomery, Brian Hill, pick 2 in standard. Standard scoring 9.6, 8.7, 9.3, low risk for these 2 in the middle. Great opponent for Darius, guys. Standard. High ceiling for Montgomery. Guys and Montgomery for me, with the high projection and a higher ceiling for Montgomery. Terrible opponent for Brian Hill, and Devontae's just been looking off. Devontae Parker or DK Metcalf for Raymond. I am going low risk for Metcalf. Higher projection for Parker, higher floor, higher ceiling for Metcalf. High boom chance for both of them. Not sure if this is PPR, but if it is PPR, I'm going Devontae Parker in both of these. No, in standard, I'm going DK Metcalf, and PPR, I'm going Devontae Parker. That was Raymond. Debo Samuel for Trey. Debo Samuel, Sony Michel. We're running low on time. I'm going Sony Michel. Pittsburgh defense or Seattle Seahawks. I'm going Pittsburgh. And it's moving fast now, people. Bobby, Denver Broncos or Seattle Seahawks. I am going Seahawks over Broncos. Best place to watch 100 NFL scene on screen variety TV, of course. Just check this TV. I don't know, Jerome. I have no idea. Screen variety. Calgeek, great show, man. Thank you so much. Thank everybody so much for joining in today. We got another question coming in from Jared King. Jameis Winston or Carson Wentz. This will be the last question for Jared. Highest projection for Winston, lower risk for Wentz, higher floor for Wentz, higher ceiling for Winston, easier opponent. I'm going Carson Wentz. Doesn't have any wide receivers out though. I'm going Jameis Winston over Carson Wentz. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. We did reach 22 likes, not the magic number of 35, so there will be no giveaway next week, but we'll have another competition to reach that magic number. Thank you all so much. Please share this show on social media and go to csdfantasy.com for even more content. There will be a new type of video coming out on Friday, so be sure to check that out. I hope everybody enjoyed that. It will be a little bit more football oriented than just fantasy, so I hope everybody thinks that's fun. But thank you all so much for today, and good luck on your games.